Welcome back to a brand new video. We have some new information to talk about in regards to Black Ops 7, new campaign teasers, a new Easter egg with rewards, and much more. If you find the video informative at any point, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. The first thing you need to know is Quad Double XP Weekend is now live. Started at 10 a.m. today and will go until August 18th. This will give you double player XP, double weapon, double battle pass, and double gobblegum earn rate. So they are giving you pretty much everything. So if you do want to finish the battle pass even faster, definitely take advantage of this weekend. And then alongside that, we did get a playlist update today that added a brand new Easter egg into Call of Duty. Now, yesterday we had that Easter egg to where all you have to do is go to like a TV station and you can get yourself a calling card. Today, Call of Duty actually posted this short clip here showcasing Menendez in the background, but at the same time, when you pause it, there's all these different red dots showcasing different locations that you can go to. I did try this out and went to some of these marked locations to see what was there, and it's basically just the broadcast TV. So it's not only at the TV station, but every area that's marked here on the map is somewhere you can go to complete this Easter egg. And as I mentioned yesterday, you simply just watch it until a pop-up gives you a reward, which is going to be an animated calling card. Now, alongside that, they did another playlist update today and added a different Easter egg, and this one is a little different. So you can do it in Battle Royale Casuals. You may also be able to do it in Plunder, but you need to be on Verdansk. There's going to be red glowing crates. I've noticed that the majority of the spawns were outside. I don't think any of these red glowing crates will spawn inside, but you'll know them when you see them. So you see here from the footage, it's like a regular crate, but it's just super bright glowing red. There's like butterflies, and that's like the whole theme of Black Ops 7 that they've been using, those red butterflies. And when you open it up, it will give you like a screen effect, and then there will be like red patches on the floor. You're going to need to walk up to them. They're going to start changing locations and moving, and you're going to have to follow them through. And basically what you're doing here as you walk over them, you are quote unquote collecting butterflies. Quick word from our sponsor, Mitch Cactus. It's a store that can get you the most exclusive operators, help you unlock the Black Ops 6 mastery camos such as Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula. And if you want to hit Master Prestige even faster, they can also help you out with that. They don't use unlock tools or mods, so you know it's 100% legitimate, and they have over 10,000 verified reviews on Trustpilot. You can use code Chidzo for a 5% discount. The link will be down in the description. Once you end up collecting a total of 5, you will unlock the brand new Petri Melt finishing move. As you see here from the pop-up, this is the reward, or the second Easter egg reveal event reward that we have right now. There's actually two parts to this Easter egg, because after you collect the first 5, there's actually another hidden challenge, which is going to be collect 30 of them. The good news is you can do this in as many crates as you want. You don't need to do the like 30 in a row or 5 in a row. So say, for example, you get 2 or 3 in one crate, and then you get the other 3 or 2 in the other crate, and that'll get you that finishing move. Then if you end up collecting a total of 30 of them, which is probably going to take you quite a couple of crates. I haven't even been able to do it myself, but someone over on Twitter ended up doing so by the name of Zone, and he showed a new weapon blueprint that you unlock. This one is known as the Prismatic weapon blueprint for the XM4, and actually comes in with a tracer effect to it, as you can see here from when he shoots at the wall. It also has animations like there's sparkling flakes and things like that floating around the weapon when he inspects it. You also see that it has like a little slight glow to it. It's definitely something worth going for and grinding. Now, at the moment, we're not sure if there's going to be even more like collecting butterfly challenges. So say you collect 50, say you collect 70, there may be additional ones that you're able to get, but for now, it looks like it's the finishing move and this new tracer weapon blueprint. But I would highly recommend that you get this. I don't know how long it's going to last for, but definitely worth the effort for this reward. Black Ops 7 did receive some brand new teaser trailers and information on the campaign, and there's a couple of things to note here. So first off, Call of Duty posted this trailer earlier today, and this is basically just like a teaser trailer for the guild talking more about the campaign, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll it for you guys, and then we'll break it down.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to the Guild as they ring the opening bell right here in the financial heart of New York City.
The tech companies you trusted betrayed you. Every screen, a global web of surveillance. So either we protect you, or no one does. Because by 2035, your enemies won't be human, and neither will your defenders. For too long, power has been in the wrong hands. Now it's in ours.
Will robots replace soldiers? I think that's already started.
Evolution waits for no one. And together, we won't fear tomorrow.
Now, mainly just focuses on the guild, the story. I don't really think that's all too important. Doesn't really make too much sense until they actually reveal what the game is even about. But we know that the guild is going to play a key role in Black Ops 7. Now, a couple of things to note from like this teaser is you'll notice at the bottom, so they're talking about, you know, ringing the bell and opening up all these stocks and things like that. And you'll see that Raul has his own stock, which is up. Nova, which I think they're referencing Nova 6 here. I'm not sure if it's going to play a role in Black Ops 7's campaign, and I don't even think it was really referenced into BO6 or BO2. I think it was like more of like a BO3 thing, so we'll have to wait and see what that has to do with the campaign. And then there's also a couple of other things being mentioned here, for example, the guild, and then there's like Bitcoin and stuff like that they're just showcasing. There's a couple of seconds of footage which isn't real life footage, and obviously this is like a live action sort of trailer, but there's a couple of seconds that you can tell this is not footage, and this could be coming in directly from the campaign itself. We've seen BO6 actually do that in the past. When they were revealing it, they had a lot of live action stuff, and then they would take a couple seconds from the campaign and then actually push it and then throw it in the trailer. For example, like those mannequins and things like that we saw. But this time around, it's showcasing all those robots and the guild's robots like as an army, basically. So it looks like they're gearing up for some sort of war or some sort of an attack. And basically from the audio and what you heard from the dialogue, he had something interesting to say. He said by 2035, which is when BO7 is going to take place, your enemies won't be human and neither will your defenders. So currently right now in the live action, this is still in 2025, and this is like the early stages, and the guild, I guess, is preparing and gearing up and crafting and making all these robots, AI features, and just gearing up. But then something goes wrong in 2035, and then that's pretty much where the story begins for Black Ops 7's campaign. So that's a couple of things to note from there, and like little small tiny pieces of footage. But on top of this, there's also new leaks that we ended up getting, and this comes in from Insider Gaming. They've been pretty accurate with some of the leaks that they've had so far, but it says here, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 will reportedly have a final campaign mission that is a 32-player extraction-based shooter mission, where players can lose all gear if they die in it. It's reportedly taking place on the entire Avalon map. They're going to turn a final campaign mission into like an all-out multiplayer sort of thing. They're going to be merging multiplayer and campaign together for the purpose of this mission. It's basically going to be sort of like DMZ. Now, Elvis ended up giving a really good example of this. He said a great example for what to expect in the final campaign mission is the Shadow Siege event from Modern Warfare 2, a 32-player co-op mission to destroy Zaya Observatory and extract gas canisters. That's pretty much how they initially did the MW3 reveal, and he says it was a fantastic time that really brought the community together. Now, in this case, it could be something along those lines to where you're dealing with AIs, the terrain, and it could be like PvE, so it's just the players versus everyone and you can't hurt each other, or it could end up being like a PvPvE to where you have to deal with everyone and with other players that may be trying to kill you and steal your loot and gadgets and gear to help them complete this campaign mission. They've also confirmed within Insider Gaming that there is going to be XP progression shared upon not only multiplayer and zombies, but also through campaign. What this means is that if you choose to play the campaign for Black Ops 7, you're actually going to be ranking yourself up for multiplayer as well. So say you start at level 1 and the first thing you want to do, which a lot of people typically do this, is jump into the campaign first. You want to go through the campaign missions, you want to play that first, and you want to go through everything, right? Well, if you do that, you're still going to be leveling up and you're going to start ranking up and gaining access to weapons, gear, perks, and all of that stuff while you are doing these campaign missions. So later on when you go into multiplayer, you're not going to be too far behind everyone else and missing out on the multiplayer, side of things and be at like level 1 while everyone is already prestiged. So I think this is a really good thing, but at the same time, It sort of confirms to us that we may not see campaign early access. If you guys recall, they used to give us 1 week early access for campaign to get to enjoy that. But with how bad MW3's campaign was and how poorly it was rated, they just stopped doing that completely. Even with BO6, which was a game that was developed for years and years, and they put in a lot more work in the campaign missions than they did with Modern Warfare 3's, that wasn't getting early access. And BO7, I don't think is any different. I don't believe they're going to give us early access for this either. But what are your thoughts and opinions on this? Do you think that this is a good thing? Do you think it should be shared progression? And this may encourage players to play more of the campaign. There's a lot of people who haven't played the BO6 campaign because most of the time they just wanted to focus on multiplayer and not be, you know, behind everyone else. But this will give you an opportunity to keep that same momentum with everyone else, no matter what mode you choose to jump into first. But that is all that I got for you guys in this video. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know, are you guys excited for Black Ops 7? But I'll keep you informed, so don't forget to hit that sub button. It's been your boy, and I'll see you guys again. Peace.